This is the video review for Transformers Marvel Crossovers Captain America. As you can see, he's a blue and red Humvee here, armored Humvee. His colors don't mesh quite as well as some of the earlier ones do, with the red and blue, but not nearly as bad as Thor's yellow and red and blue. He's got, if you look right here, you can kind of see his blue section has kind of a textured chainmail look to it, kind of to simulate Captain America's chainmail armor. You'll see that more in mech mode. And little stars on his hubcaps there, and a little spare wheel back here. To transform him, you just want to pull this off. I find it helps if you pop these leg panels in the back here out first. And just get them out of the way, frees up a lot of the movement up here in the front. Okay, let's pop those back, flip them back. Then you can pull the arms down like this and pull this whole panel up and forward like that. And when you want to take this panel, you're going to spin this around and then plug these two pegs here into these holes up here, just like that, and then rotate this piece around at the waist. Also up here, you're going to take the arms. They're in little slots up here, and there's a little piece of plastic. Get this out of the way here. There's a little piece of plastic right here that kind of makes a little tab. And what you want to do is take the arms. And you might feel like you're using excessive force, but you want to just push them back over that tab, and that'll lock them so you can pose them like this, as opposed to the loose floppiness over here. So we'll do the same thing over here. We'll just take this, push it back, and there you go. These panels you want to flip down against his arms like that, and then these panels flip up. These are supposed to tab in. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. There's a little tab here that's supposed to fit in a hole underneath his arm, and sometimes they'll tab in and they'll stay semi-decently. Sometimes they just like to flop right back out. So it may just be a QC issue, I don't know. Then down here you want to take these legs, flip out the knee joints, or just kneecap covers. Go ahead and take these panels and just tab them in. You'll see there's a little hole right there. I'm going to peg, you just peg those in, lock them in place like that, flip the feet down and around, and then you just want to flip out the heels and flip out the feet here to form his boots. And we're getting there. Let's go ahead and tilt this up, and then for the upper body you want to fold this panel underneath, flip this back, go ahead and flip that all the way back as well. And then right here, there's a trick to this. You want to come into the front, lift this up, and then pull it forward. That'll open that up. And you can flip his, reach in here and pull his head out. That, and pull on that, snap it all the way up. Now you can kind of fold his head wings back a little bit, and then push that down right there. And there you have Captain America in his mech mode with his giant boots. And then the spare wheel we took off earlier, you just push on the star and it pops out and forms a shield for him, and you can put it on his arm and do like, it's hard to tell, but this peg over here is slightly bigger than this peg, and if you look at his arms you'll see one hole is slightly bigger than the other, so make sure you put the big peg up near his elbow and the smaller peg down in front, but you can peg that onto his arm. And Captain America has a shield. So there you go. I'd wait until he's maybe a little cheaper. I paid full price for him, but and he's decent. He's worth it. But if you're kind of iffy on the Marvel Legends, wait until they clear him out. And maybe you'll get him at a better price. I think $10 easily worth it. 16, yeah. I had the money. I was bored, so I picked him up. I like him. I think he's a decent figure. He's not the best in the line, but he's by far from the worst in the line, so don't worry about it. But there you have it, Marvel Transformer Crossovers Captain America.